Alright guys, so just booted up into the game, so the new update is obviously out and they already wanted me to summon for Asa right away. So 20 days for the duration of the banner, so that's actually quite short. And okay, new season. So every time when you do login, if you have completed the season requirement, it's gonna boot you up directly into that. So let's actually take a look and see what's going on. Alright, we claim that. And alright, so it's gonna prompt me into going to the story. So before we actually go in, let's take a look at what's gonna happen to your account before and after. So this is before hopping into the new season. So we still have the AFK stages at the max for the permanent season, and then we don't really have access to any of the other things. This the mystical house is the same. The resident hall is going to change, so once we hop into the new season or the other side, every one of our characters is gonna turn into level 1 because this is gonna be becoming the base. So that's why they're talking about, oh, they want everyone to be on the same footing, because literally once we hop into the new season or whatever, literally everything is going to be the same. So we're actually starting over on a new map, but you can still come back to it, but everything is going to be different afterward. I do want to take a look at this because alright, so it looks like they're not adding additional bonus stat to your character yet until you hop into the new season. Because how do I know? Because I already did it on my other account, so that's why I do want to show you guys the process, so things you guys are trying to look out for. So we have that, so you're not going to be seeing the extra bonus stats. So let's actually do it. Alright, so I'm gonna teleport to the nearby one. I'm gonna do the story first because it's gonna take a few clicks, and I already watched whatever like the storyline is already, so we can literally skip all these. So we're gonna hop in once we actually get to like the cutscene where we are in the Ashen Waste, and then we will show you guys how the new area looks like. Alright, and one last thing before you guys do actually hop into the new season, whatever, do not claim your hourglass yet, because it's going to be important. Once we hop into the new map, you actually do need the new season asset as well. So to get ahead, you literally don't spend it yet. So once we get into the new map, we'll claim it so we can get a head start, so we can start getting the new material needed to upgrade our character, because that's going to be really important. So just a heads up if you guys are wondering how to get, you know, a little bit of a head start. All right, we are literally going to Ashen Waste, so here's going to be the cutscene. I think this is part of our early trailer. I believe we have something like that, so to not spoil it, you guys can watch it. I'm gonna skip this part just for the purpose of things. So now we are here. So after you get into the game, this is literally what they're gonna give you. So they are gonna be giving you some of the seasonal equipment. So you're literally starting from fresh. You are getting this one, the light hue echo. So this is essentially the same as what we have from the permanent one, and this one you can literally upgrade it to plus 10 right away. It's only going to be costing you the gem or the coins, so we have that. And then this is the seasonal menu. So yeah, literally everything is starting from fresh. Alright, so you guys can see it looks like we are literally playing the same game again in a way, because look at this. AFK stages, you're starting from 0, and then now we can actually claim this. Yep, we got the instant daily three free attempts are there. So as far as collecting this, you're still able to get the permanent hero essence, and then this one is just the seasonal essence. So we have that. We can claim again, right? We have that. But ideally speaking, if you do want to wait a little bit, maybe you want to progress a little bit further onto your AFK stages, then claim it. I think that's probably a better solution. But I think for us right now, since everything is fresh starting out, I do want to get my characters a little bit higher in stats so we can start tackling in the AFK stages, because I did try it on my account and it is a little bit tougher because my other account don't have like maxed out units yet, so it is tougher. So here's just kind of explanation for us over here, so you guys can definitely, so it's pretty much the same, like literally starting out the same from the beginning. So we are going to go to the whole process upgrading. So I think I'll get to all my characters at 10. I think that's probably how much I can afford at the moment. and then we can start looking at the other things. So the main storyline, I'm not gonna look at it with you guys. It's definitely something for you guys to experience. We are only going to be looking at the other stuff once we get in here. And what they actually update, they update the UI, and they actually done this, the affinity. Now we can actually get some gems out of it. So I think, I want to say Smokey should be pretty stacked because, no, really? Only 600? Okay. Odie got a new skin. Man, he looking fresh with that skin. Holy, alright. So you can get it from the event. So I don't think we got the event yet. But okay, Odie, my guy, he got the new skin. That's lit. Alright, the other thing to take a look at is the seasonal equipment. So we are now having to equip everything. Yeah, so these are going to be fairly important because we are currently quite weak. So we do have the base stats from the permanent side to boost whatever our stat are. So that's why we're at 24 mil, right? And then to just do one AFK stage with you guys, I think it is a little bit tough. I would say just a smidge tough, but not really tough. For this account, it should be fine. Let's just all of it. Yeah, look at them. They are a little bit tanky. So if you guys are not looking at a maxing out account, if you are free to play, this might take a little bit. So just treat it as you're completely playing the game new, kind of. So just imagine you're downloading AFK version something. Like everything is new, everything is fresh. So yeah. Alright, so I think we're just gonna do one more stage. I think you guys got the whole story. They are tough, alright. Yeah, look at that. We ain't even taking them down fast. What's going on here? Alright. Yeah, I think I'll definitely use a different team. I'm not using this one. Yeah, ain't no way. Taking way too long, man. It's not even efficient. Alright, that's it. And then the other things we are going to be taking a look at is the battle modes, right? We want to take a look at this. So a lot of them are going to be locked between you, having you to finish everything. Like this one, the Legend Trial. You cannot unlock the season one until you finish all 90 stages. So depending on how your characters are, depending on how much you are able to push, that's going to be a determining factor. I know for my other account, they are locked right now because, you know, we have to go through the different days. So not everyone's going to be able to access this like on day one right now. And I know a lot of people won't be able to get on the new season because their server is still fresh. Alright, so that's something to keep that in mind. The Honors Duo, they're making it permanent now, so it's literally just called I think fair play, that's how they're calling it. And do make sure to do it weekly because you are actually getting quite a lot of gems, right? I think it's 1,000 or 900 in here, so definitely do play it per week. Dream round. So dream round, we have unlocked the seasonal dream round because we are on this account specifically, we have completed everything. So right now is definitely the prime time to actually blitz to it because you guys can actually get some of the more rare essence over here. So that's what I'm going to be doing. But I think for this account or my server, since it is the PTR server, I mean, a lot of people have beaten it already. So it's just a matter of fact how many people are actually logging in to play it. So I think I'll definitely do a separate video just talking about how hard the Lone Glazes. I don't think it should be that tough. We'll definitely take a look at all the mechanics to see what is the best team, taking a look at the recommendation, and then figuring out, all right, what's the best setup for that. The other thing is the arena. So we do have to get through Supreme Arena right here. We do have to get to stage 130. I don't know how, if I can push it through. I probably can. If I play a little bit, should be fine. And then the other thing is the Dora Trial. So we can even unlock that into 305. So 305 is not that much. I feel like should be fine. And then arena wise, I think everything still is looking like the same. All right, looking like the same. The other thing I do want to show you guys is now when we do take a look at our characters, yeah, we are getting these bonus stats. So the increased stats is from the ultimate, or increase in the stats with each point of ultimate power gain. I don't necessarily figure out where we're getting this from, or if I'm missing anything from the news or whatever. But once you do hop in, you are getting this. And one thing I do want to, besides that, you're getting this as well. So after you get to a level 51, we are getting a new kind of a skill as well. This one is the Acorn Barrage. So it probably looks pretty powerful. All right, yeah. And then throughout the leveling, we are also able to get further increased stat as well. So up to from 140 to 165. So it's kind of take it as you will. It's not really that powerful, but it could be late game obviously. And this, yep, seasonal artifacts. We are able to activate this, and like I said again, it's only going to take your capital, your coins. It's not going to take anything else. You don't need to farm it. Once you do get it, you are able to take it up to the highest level, so that's actually pretty good. This one is actually quite well done as far as the stat spread. I think compared to our like the one for the permanent one, I think this one has probably better substat like these are here, so that's actually not that bad. So I'm just gonna go through the process with you guys so you guys can see we are able to just continuously bring it up to max level 10. And the other one, obviously we have not played through the game yet, so we don't know where to get it, or we have not gotten to that point yet. So we'll definitely figure it out as we do go through the game, right? So it's gonna take a little bit of capital, so it's not that much. And these one, I believe it tells you, yeah, story quests. This one is the seasonal grow path, okay, and then this one is coming soon. All right, so far I guess, okay, so there's one so far at least we cannot unlock, okay, coming soon, and then story quest. All right, so I think 2 of them we cannot unlock yet, so we have that. Is there anything else I have not covered? The event. So when we do take a look at the event, we obviously do have the first 7-day login. So this is giving us out the rate up character invite letter. So it's cool. So if you don't want to summon on Asa, for example, I guess don't spend these. So you can't even spend it besides the rare banner. So if you do want to save up for something else, you can, but we just don't know what's the roster looking like. So but you guys can definitely save on them. And then on day 7 we are getting a chest, so that is allowing us to pick 1 of 5. So we are getting quite a bunch from every faction. That's good. And then we are also being able to pick 2,500 diamonds. So I would definitely pick one of the character besides the diamonds, unless you guys have maxed out literally everything, because I feel like with the amount of damage you're getting, you cannot even get 1 full copy of a character, so it's definitely not worth it. And I think of the choices, there's definitely 2 clear winner. You have either Dawn or you have Haywan. I think either or is fine. It depends on your ascension on them. For me personally, I probably go for Dawn just because I don't have a higher ascension for him, so I definitely pick him. So we have that, and then everything else is, oh, we have this as well. So yeah, the seasonal growth path that they're talking about to get your different artifacts. So we have that, so we can claim that literally right now. That's good. And then are there different stage? Oh yeah, there are different stages. So as we do go up in stages, we are able to get this one, which is the charm we can equip onto our character. Unfortunately, we have not gotten that yet, so we can unlock that. But let's kind of take a look at that. Is there anywhere else we can see it? No, we cannot. So it looks like we cannot access it yet. So this is just the seasonal equipment. Yeah, because from the announcement, it looks like it's on here, but we're not really seeing that yet at the moment, so we will just have to wait and see. And lastly, I guess we can take a look at that, the door trial. So you can literally just farm them now, right? But I'm gonna try my best to blitz to these stages because obviously we are starting off fresh, so it's gonna take a minute in a way. But I think we should be fine. Should be able to push out content, especially the new maps over here. But I think that's gonna be pretty much it in terms of just the initial video for the new season. Obviously we are just covering some housekeeping stuff, but we'll definitely come back around to take a look at the new Dream boss just to see how hard it is, and then we will go from there. But other than that, that's going to be it for me, and I'll be catching you guys out on the next one.